Market action. Yesterday we did slip from around that 25,250 odd mark. Today we end closer to that mark. So the Nifty goes home with a gain of close to around 200 points. The problem was the star batsman. The Nifty Bank didn't participate today. That was up only around 0.2%. In point terms was up around 130 points. What did well? Titan, that was back in the reckoning, was up 3.5%. Grasim was up close to around 2%. Mahindra and Mahindra up close to 2%, and Infosys, that's the big one in there that did bulk of the weightlifting in today's trading session. On the flip side, you had BEL that came in for profit taking. Kotak Mahindra Bank as well did see some selling in today's trading session. What else did well? Well, from the broader markets, there were plenty of winners. And you had a couple of brokerage calls that actually tickled stocks. So you had India Mart that was up, post Nuvama doing a U-turn on that name. So that stock was up and about. The other one that did very, very well in today's session was MCX, because UBS went ahead and hiked the target price out there. However, Phillip Capital was a little bit cautious on Dixon, and that's why that stock was down close to 2.5% by the time we wound up. From the broader markets, smaller names that did well, you had Sammaan Capital was up 15%, Jai Balaji was up close to around 15%, you had MTNL that was up close to around 10%, and Wellspun Living, as Nimesh said, there was a large trade out there. Stock goes home with solid gains today. What else, Prashant?
No, I think really a day of mid and small caps and so much action and so much activity. You can easily rattle off 10, 15 names with outsized volumes that you had today. And I think you mentioned a few of them. I think on the downside, I'll just take a quick bit because I think it's easier to count the gainers. Defense as a pack really took a breather for, I think, the second or the third day running. Second day, actually. Garden Reach, Mazgaon, that's the index itself, which was down 2. Garden Reach, Mazgaon, Data Patterns. You had, Paras Defense, Idea Forge. So after, again, these have gone up order of magnitudes of many times. So in that sense, in the broader context, larger context, these are small corrections that we really have seen. Lots to talk about, and that conversation on markets will continue on Markets Forward, which comes up in just a bit from now from us on the Closing Bell team. Thank you very much for staying with us, but Markets Forward in just a bit.